Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce 17th Annual Gala, featuring our 2017 Business Excellence Awards. My name is Michael Hind, and I'm proud to be the CEO of your Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce. I just want to start out by acknowledging that we are gathering today on the ancestral and unceded territory of the Coquitlam First Nations Band. As always, this evening is about celebration. We are proud to celebrate another successful year under the direction of outgoing Chair Carlo Zerillo, and looking forward to welcoming incoming Chair Catherine Ackerman for what is poised to be another exciting year in the Chamber, and you'll hear more about it later on. But last and not least, we are honored to be among such a fantastic group of businesses to celebrate business success and excellence. I just want to take a quick moment to recognize all of this year's finalists and nominees. You'll be able to recognize them throughout the evening as they're all wearing beautiful boutonnieres provided by our floral sponsor, Coquitlam Florist. So a big round of applause for all the nominees tonight, please. I must tell you the judging was extremely difficult, and I've been doing this for 8 years now, sorry to say. And this is the closest I've ever seen it. Every category, anybody could have won it. So as far as I'm concerned, everybody's a winner, but the judges had to pick one, and we went through the process to get to there, and we've done it. So good luck to everybody tonight. I'm going to read off our VIPs now. We have a few of them in the room, and the way we do is a little different than we started this a little while ago, something we picked up from the BC Chamber. Instead of a little round of applause, we do one clap after I read the name. So we'll practice. So on three, I just want you all together now in this beautiful room, great music. I want one clap. So 1, 2, 3. Not bad. Let's try it now. So if these VIPs just stand when I mention your name, it'd be great. So the MP for Coquitlam Port Moody, Mr. Finn Donnelly. Okay, a little off, but you're working on it. Our MLA from Coquitlam Burke Mountain, Joan Isaacs. Our MLA from Coquitlam Mayardville and the Minister of Municipal Affairs and Housing, Selena Robinson. No short jokes. I didn't say that. Somebody else said that. You heard it in the back. The Chief of the Coquitlam First Nations Band, Ron Giesbrecht. And from the City of Coquitlam, we have the Mayor, Richard Stewart, Councillors, Brett Asmussen, Craig Hodge, Dennis Marsden, Terry O'Neill, Terry Towner, Chris Wilson, and Bonito Zerillo. From the City of Port Moody, Mayor Mike Clay. From the City of Port Coquitlam, that's for Mike Forrest. We have Mayor, at least for the rest of this year, Mayor Greg Moore, Councillor Michael Forrest, and Councillor Pollock was supposed to be here, but unfortunately on the way here, his wife got in a little accident on the way here. He's at the ER at Eagle Ridge Hospital. He may make it later, but doubtful, because there's a possible broken collarbone, I understand. So she probably won't be here. So they wanted to be here. From the village of Anmore, we have the Mayor, Mr. John McEwen, the tallest mayor in the Lower Mainland, still. From your Tri-City Chamber of Commerce, your Board of Directors, the past chair now, Carlo Zerillo, and your chair, Catherine Ackerman, Vice Chair, Randy Webster, and Directors, Cecilia Chang, Graham Hankey, Jennifer McKinnon, Lisa Landry, and Shannon Mitchell. And the last list is our governors, our past chairs. There's a few of them with us tonight. We always like having them out. So we have, and I won't give the years they were chair because that would embarrass a couple of them. 1991, Brent Ranger. Brent Ranger from 1991. Craig Hodge. Ken Woodward. Stay with me on the clapping now. You're just about there in the home stretch. Stay with me. Dennis Marsden. Stephanie Booth. Richard Rainey. Jillian Kirk. And Janine Davies. Great. Big round of applause for all our VIPs, please. Okay, lots of entertainment for you tonight. We're going to give away lots of awards here to the great businesses in the Tri-Cities. Afterwards, there's blackjack over on the left-hand side. I understand the mayors may be dealing a little bit, so count your money well. We've got a sushi bar, we got the photo booth, so there's lots of stuff going on afterwards. You'll have lots of fun. But evenings like tonight aren't possible without our sponsors, the generous support. We've got some great sponsors on board in the Tri-City Chamber of Commerce, and I'd like to give a big round of applause to all our sponsors, because without them, evenings like tonight and the things we do in the Chamber aren't possible. So a big round of applause for all our sponsors. And you're going to hear more about our sponsors as the evening goes on, so don't worry about that. So, time for me to get off the stage and move on. So, as probably Dennis Marsden started that, I'm betting. Wait till I do Coquitlam Express games better than you. Finally, it's my extreme pleasure that I introduce our Master of Ceremonies for the evening. Our MC this evening is an award-winning broadcaster who anchors the morning show on Sportsnet 650 Radio. He is currently a Tri-Cities resident with his wife Jen, children Hunter and Haley, and the greatest dog in the world, Lucy. He is quite involved with the community, coaching both soccer and hockey in Port Coquitlam. He's a POCA resident. Cool. Awesome. I hear there's a job opening in Mayor. Maybe he wants to run for that. Just saying. His long career with BCTV and Global Television began in 1998 as a sports anchor. In 2001, he made the switch to the news department as the anchor of the morning news for the next 15 years. He's a tireless worker for charity, hosting some 60 events a year and working for organizations including the Eagle Ridge Hospital Foundation, Sheriff Family Services, Children's Hospital, Variety, and the ALS Society. And I think he made a run at politics, so maybe that mayor's thing's looking a little good to him right now. I don't know. I am thrilled to introduce and welcome to the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce Business Excellence Awards Gala, Mr. Steve Darling.
Well, good evening and welcome. I don't know, that was a great song. I don't know who picked that music, but anyway. So good to be back. I was actually here on New Year's Eve. I was hosting the New Year's Eve Gala here this past year, and it was a little more drinking and a little more craziness, but I'm expecting that in about an hour, so be prepared for that. No stage diving, it's too small, it wouldn't work. I was talking about thinking about all the great things about living in the Tri-Cities. Now, I grew up in North Delta, and the only time I had ever been to the Tri-Cities was on a date. And that date turned out many years later to be now living with my wife and kids, and it's a place that I would never leave. I love the Tri-Cities. I love all the people here. It really is incredible. We moved out here in 2004, so it's been a long time. And the great part about it is, what I love about it is the community feeling, and I think that's what we're feeling in this room tonight, because there's a lot of business owners here and a lot of people who frequent those businesses as well. And that's what makes the Tri-City so great, is that it's such an inviting community to bring people to come in and do business, and of course, and just have a lot of fun. Now, having said that, there obviously not everything is great. I say that because earlier today, it's all like Westwood Plateau is beautiful and Burke Mountain is beautiful until it rains. And today we were on the soccer field down at Gates Park, and when you have a mountain, the rain just stops and stays there. And there was a lot of rain today. And there'll be a lot of rain there when we're there tomorrow as well. But you know what? Doesn't matter, because it was a lot of fun. So we're excited about what's going to happen tonight and all the great businesses, and I'm sure that when you hear all the names of the nominees, you'll know right away that you've been involved in many of those businesses, and make sure you frequent them after tonight as well. And let's keep business and striving here in the Tri-Cities, because we always talk about other communities in BC being growing and busy. I think the Tri-Cities are keeping up, no doubt. It is packed in here, and that's really good for all you business owners. So a big round of applause for all of our business owners. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going to happen tonight, because obviously we've got dinner to come and the whole bit. So as Michael mentioned, we're here to celebrate the 2018 Gala and to honor business excellence in Coquitlam, Port Coquitlam, and Port Moody. And we have some amazing awards we're going to give out a little later on. And I'm just thrilled to be here once again and looking forward to a fun evening. Now, throughout the evening, we'll recognize companies, individuals in the Tri-Cities who have excelled in their businesses and have continued to innovate and go above and beyond to serve the Tri-Cities community. Now, we can only name one winner, just so you know, per category. All the finalists recognized this evening, though, have clearly demonstrated an exceptional dedication to excellence. Let's have a big round of applause for the nominees that are going to be mentioned tonight. Thank you very much. Congratulations. There's not a better way to kick this whole entire evening off than to give an award away. So let's get started. I want to invite Lexa Hobenshield from Trans Mountain Expansion Project to the stage to present the first award of the evening, the Business of the Year, 1 to 10 employees.
Hello. Well, it's my pleasure to be here today on behalf of the Trans Mountain Expansion Project. It's also my pleasure to present the award in the category of Business of the Year, 1 to 10 employees. The finalists in this category are businesses with 1 to 10 employees that have demonstrated outstanding performance, innovation, and community service. They have proven their success with their financial prosperity and business longevity and have significantly impacted the Tri-Cities with their continued community support. The finalists are. So congratulations to all the finalists, and the recipient of the Business of the Year, 1 to 10 employees, is Sean Lamb Video. Congratulations.
Oh, wow. This is an honor. I remember early on starting off this business thinking that I could make a go of this. I could replace the income that I could earn as a regular employee, and I think what I've accomplished at this point, 17 years in, has exceeded all those expectations. And just the ability to run my own business, to service my customers, for me is just quite an honor, and to work amongst all of you professionals here and to be recognized as an honor. First and foremost, I have to thank my lovely wife Amanda and my family, my kids Clara, Ainsley, and Andrew. Our spouses, our families make big sacrifices so that we can live our dreams as entrepreneurs, and I'm extremely thankful and grateful for the support that you've shown me and my family has shown me over the years. I want to say that being part of what StatsCan considers a micro business, employees 1 to 4 size, is an honor, and it's a challenge. We are responsible for 54% of private employees, employees that are a part of private business in Canada. 54% work for businesses 1 to 4. We don't have the voice on our own, but through associations and chambers, we do get that power to leverage. And I want to take a small opportunity to challenge all 3 cities, and Anmore as well, to have a look at your business licensing bylaws for home-based businesses, which I make part of. You all restrict what we can do. And when you get to the point that I'm at in my business, I need to grow a little bit. I need a little bit of flexibility without making an impact. So please have a look at those bylaws, because it'll help us as a whole grow and to achieve more and support our communities. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Sean. Well done. You know, Sean has done so many videos in his day. The only thing he forgot was to shoot this video. he shot everything except the one where he wins the award. So don't worry, we'll get you a copy of it. So we'll do that for sure. Up next, we're going to move on to our second award of the evening, and we want to welcome Megan Lee to come forward from Coquitlam Center to join for the Business of the Year 11 to 30 employees.
Hello. On behalf of the entire Coquitlam Center management team, I'd like to congratulate all of tonight's finalists. It is my pleasure to present the award in the category of Business of the Year 11 to 30 employees. The finalists in this category are businesses with 11 to 30 employees that have demonstrated an outstanding level of leadership in the combined areas of business performance, innovation, and positive social conscience. They have proven their success with their financial prosperity and business longevity and have significantly impacted the Tri-Cities with their continued community support. The finalists are the recipient of the Business of the Year 11 to 30 employees is Moody Els.
God, I was really cheering for Giggle Dam and Community Fire. My wife just said, keep it short and sweet and write it down. So, first off, just a big thank you to the Chamber and congratulations to all of tonight's nominees and award recipients. It's, as I mentioned in the video, it's a total honor to be included among you guys. I'm really receiving this award on behalf of amazing team we have at Moody Els, team of great employees, and really just a community of really thirsty craft beer enthusiasts. Without their support, there's no way we would have experienced the growth we have in 3.5 years. It's been unbelievable. I want to thank the City of Port Moody, the council, the staff, for having an open mind from the very beginning, and the support that they've continued to show to us as we grow. Especially Mike, he's in there drinking beer all the time. He's going to put one of my kids through college. I want to thank Marcus and the team at BDC. They've been amazing, helping 2 IT guys, for the BDC for sure. They've helped 2 IT guys with not a lot of background in business really kind of get to the point we're at, and have guided us through a lot of important decisions, so thank you. And finally, I want to recognize my business partner Adam, who couldn't be here tonight, but if it wasn't for him and his vision and convincing me that this was a good idea, we would never be where we're at. So thanks to Adam wherever you are right now. So cheers.
I'll tell you one thing, if you ever wanted a free beer, go to that place tomorrow, because they'll be very excited. Free beer for everybody. It's gonna be great. See? I'm setting you up. I'm helping you out. There you go. Not that you need the help. That's a great stretch, eh? That down right across from Rocky Point has become a must attend area. Which is, I got married actually at Rocky Point, and so seeing the way it's grown now, it's incredible. So it's a great area to go check out. Now, just before, who's hungry, by the way? Yeah. Okay. Well, you'll eat second. What we're going to do is we're going to do one more award, and then we're going to have something special to eat. So right now, I want to ask Shannon Mitchell from the Tri-City News to come forward and present the Business of the Year for 30-plus employees.
Hi, my name is Shannon Mitchell, and I am the publisher of the Tri-City News and proud Chamber Director. It is my pleasure to present the award in the category of Business of the Year 30 employees. The finalists in this category are businesses with 30-plus employees that have demonstrated an outstanding level of leadership in the combined areas of business performance, innovation, and positive social conscience. They have proven their success with their financial prosperity and business longevity and have significantly impacted the Tri-Cities with their continued community support. And the winner of Business of the Year 30+ Employees is CanStore Restoration.
Thank you. Wow, it's a great honor. Thank you. Congratulations to all the finalists, and thank you to the Chamber. I say it's a true honor to be here. In the video, CanStar has been based in the Tri-Cities since I started the company in 1985, 33 years ago. And I know you're probably saying, how can that be? You look so young. I wish. 33 years that have gone by in a heartbeat, it seems. It's been fantastic. I started literally with no employees, me in a pickup truck, and not a clue what it was going to take to get where we are today. So I think if we've done anything well over the years, it's attract very talented people, compassionate, hardworking, talented people that have made CanStar what it is today. So on behalf of the entire CanStar team, I'd like to thank you.
All right, congratulations. All right, next we're gonna break for dinner here in just a second, and just so you know, there is the buffet is at the back, but don't go anywhere because the folks here at the theater will come and tap you on the shoulder and your table and let you go off to the buffet. So again, lots more awards tonight. We're glad you're here. We got a lot more entertainment for you coming up, including a live band and the whole bit. So enjoy dinner, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. All right, everyone. How's everyone doing so far? Having a good night? How was dinner? Very good. Very good. Sushi, big hit. That's what I'm hearing. Sushi, big hit. So, again, I'll get you guys to grab your seats. We'll get started back in the second half of our program. Now, before we continue with our awards, we would like to once again mention our great sponsors. Without their support, how important this event would be. It would not happen without our sponsors. So before I acknowledge all the sponsors, I want to invite our presenting sponsor, Douglas College, to say a few words. So please welcome Kathy Denton, the president of Douglas College. Kathy, how are you?
Good evening. I'm happy to be here tonight as a presenting sponsor. I find myself looking forward to this event every year, not just because it's a wonderful opportunity to get all dressed up, mingling with interesting people, but because I learn about the amazing things that people are doing in this dynamic community. The nominees this year are fantastic. And I think you will all agree that the Chamber does an incredible job of bringing people together for this event and making it a night to remember. This is my fourth time attending the Business Excellence Awards Gala, and each time I've told you something about Douglas College, something you may not have known. This time, I could pass on more facts and figures about Douglas College because I'm a proud president. I could tell you that our Coquitlam campus not only provides one of the best nursing programs in the country, but that the facilities where our nurses are trained are recognized by government as a tertiary hospital in the event of a natural disaster or emergency. I could also tell you that our business faculty has grown so significantly over the last few years that it's now one of the largest in the province. And we currently have a team of students participating as finalists in a national business case competition. I have no shortage of superlatives that I could convey, but instead of regaling you with what you should know about Douglas, I thought I would tell you what Douglas knows about you. the leaders of the Tri-Cities. Douglas knows that the Tri-Cities supports us and our students. We know that businesses, nonprofit societies, and public sector organizations have taken in our students and given them valuable workplace experiences. We know that the community is getting excited about the 2018 CCAA Women's Soccer National Championships that Douglas College is hosting this fall. Yeah. The tournament will take place in Coquitlam, and it provides a great opportunity for people to get engaged with the college, to support the event in a variety of ways, and to show the country what a great community this is. Finally, we know that Douglas College can depend on the leaders in this community to work with us to help inform our strategic goals and achieve them. We are the largest college in the province with some of the best programs in the country because of the support we get from all of you. On behalf of Douglas College, I want to congratulate all of the nominees and thank the Chamber for bringing us together to celebrate their accomplishments. Thank you.
All right, Kathy, thank you very much for that. Now, there are a number of additional businesses in the room tonight that help make this evening possible. So the Chamber is fortunate enough to have so many support that it's a very long list. So hold your applause. We're not even going to do one clap. It's that long. So hold your applause until the very end, and then we'll have a big round of applause. We can do a standing O. We can do it. We'll do the wave, whatever you want to do after that. So here they are. Award sponsors: BCLC, Coquitlam Center, Hard Rock Casino Vancouver, Macquarie, Phoenix Truck and Crane, Transmount. Somebody's breaking the rules. I think it was Phoenix Truck and Crane. Yes, it was. Transmount Expansion Project, the Tri-City News. Our VIP reception sponsor, Business Development Bank of Canada. The Platinum sponsors, Port Metro Vancouver, Ranger West Financial Insurance Services, Scotiabank. Our wine sponsor, Dominion Lending Centers. Okay, we can clap for the wine sponsor. I'll give you that one. Yes. Thank you, Dominion Lending Centers. Our gold sponsors, Flavel Oceanfront Development. The champagne reception sponsor, the Ani Group. Our trophy sponsor, RBC. Our entertainment sponsor, Kiewit. Our silver sponsor, Express Employment Professionals. Our bronze sponsor, Small Business BC. Our signage sponsor, Sandpiper Signs and Decals. Our graphic design sponsor, Technica Systems Design Division. Our photography sponsor, Butter Studios. Our video sponsor, Avon House. Our print sponsor, Crest Impressions. Our lighting sponsors, Decra Light. Our decor sponsors, Chic and Unique Event Design and Dragonfly Event Rentals. Our floral and candy table sponsor, wait, there's a candy table? Oh, after, oh good, I didn't miss the candy table, excellent. Our floral and candy table sponsor, Coquitlam Florists. Our probably the most important sponsor of the night, the Safe Ride Home sponsor, Brian Stevenek from Investors Group. Thank you very much, Brian. And our prize sponsor, Dave Customs Metalwork. Now, a standing ovation for all of our sponsors. There we go. That's what we want to see. There we go. Thank you very much for all the sponsors. I'm not going to lie, I wanted the standing ovation. I pretended it was actually for me, so that's why it was important. So thank you for that. So again, thanks for all your support. We appreciate it. So let's move on to our next award. And right now I'm going to ask Jimmy Ho from the Hard Rock Casino Vancouver to come up on stage and present the award for the Not-for-Profit of the Year. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
So, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimmy Holm, the GM here at Hard Rock. Thanks you all for coming tonight. It's my pleasure to present the award in the category of Nonprofit of the Year. Finalists in the Nonprofit of the Year category are organizations that have made an outstanding contribution to the Tri-Cities community. With a reputation for excellence, integrity, honesty, and generosity, these organizations have made a significant positive impact on the local residents and businesses by delivering exceptional programs and services. The finalists are So the recipient of the Nonprofit of the Year is Access Youth Outreach Services.
Thank you. I had a glass of wine. I didn't think I was going to make that ramp. Another drink, I'll start walking around. I'm the first sit-down comic. Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. This is obviously a representation of the staff that we have working. I was thinking about it earlier. It's a shock, and I really didn't expect. We work closely with the firefighters, and we know the work New View does, and we're so honored to be able to collaborate with them on different adventures, and also the work that they do is so valuable in this community. But I was thinking tonight, though, that we're sitting here tonight. We're having dinner. It's in a beautiful place. And I know my staff are out there tonight till 1 in the morning, working and connecting with young people that wish they were maybe sitting here tonight. And I think all of us take a time to just think about the young people that are out there that just need a friend, need somewhere to be, someone to listen, someone to care for them. We have a lot of leaders in this room, municipal leaders, provincial leaders, federal leaders, that I know work very hard each day to try to make our communities and our society stronger. To them, I say thank you for the hard work that you do, because at the end of the day, it makes our work easier. Thanks, Chamber, for this wonderful honor. On behalf of our staff, the volunteers that we have, our board, and all the community that support us. We have no ongoing funding from any sources, so we have to hunt and make it happen, and community really makes that happen for us. So to all of you, and a lot of you in this room, thank you so very much for making it happen, and have a great rest of the night. Thank you. You did?
I got to tell you, Jerome is an amazing guy. Like, he works so hard and does so many great things for the community. I just played in a charity hockey game that benefited his society, and it really is incredible, the great work that he did. So I'm really happy for Jerome and his staff as well. Congratulations to them. That's awesome. Well done. And I always like to remind him that he was my wife's counselor when she was in high school, so that's all I'll say. Okay. Now, not only are we here to celebrate great award winners like Jerome and great nominees as well tonight, but we're also here at the 17th Annual Business Excellence Awards, but to congratulate and thank the Chamber's 2017 Chair, Carlo Zurillo, and to welcome the 2018 Chair, Catherine Ackerman. So right now I'm going to ask Carlo to come forward to say a few words before the official passing of the gavel. Wait till you see this. It's going to be a great one. Yeah.
Right on. Good evening, everyone. Before I start, I'm just going to tell a quick little story. So in our house, we're pretty insatiable when it comes to watching, and I'm sure a lot of you are watching a lot of the politics south in the U.S. And I'm sure you all watched during the shutdown, you know, what was it, the Trump shutdown or the Schumer shutdown? And when he was speaking, I don't know if you saw Chuck Schumer speaking in the Senate, but he was wearing reading glasses. And he was wearing them down his nose. So, you know, when he looked down, he could see what he was reading. And when he looked up, you know, they were down his nose. And Benita was beside me on the couch, and she said, you know, don't do that. He looks really old. And I don't want you to look old when you are doing your speech at the chamber. So anyways, she really stressed me out. And so what I did was, I'm going to show you, if you can see this, look at the size of the font that I used on my speech. I was so freaked out, thanks Benita, I was so freaked out that I'm using 60 font. And not only that, I brought my reading glasses up and I'm going to use them. So, good evening everyone, thanks Steve for inviting me up. Tonight we're here to celebrate business excellence. So this is a little bit of crowd participation. So I want to ask all of you by a show of applause, was business awesome in 2017 or what? Now that was nowhere good enough. CRA's not here, so for all the businesses that are worried, there's no CRA. You can cheer a lot louder than that. So again, was your business in 2017 excellent or what? Right on. It absolutely was. And it was the highlight of my career as chair to have a front row seat to see and hear how incredible many of you did in 2017. But what is the most important to me is that this front row seat allowed me to see how generous your giving was to the not-for-profits and charities in this community. I saw you give of your time, I saw you give of your services, but most importantly, I saw you give your money. And that is absolutely going to follow me forward as I remember my experience on the chamber. And I will take that forward as my best memory. I want to thank everyone for your support in 2017. I would not have made it if you had not helped me along the way. And that's everybody. It's hard, you know, to list everybody. I'll be up here for 10 minutes. And that is everybody. There's not a person in this chamber that did not help me along the way, and I just want to say thank you for that. And I will miss absolutely everything about being chair of the chamber. There is not one experience, not one meeting, not one Kickstarter, not one gala that I will not absolutely remember fondly. And I want to thank all of you for that. And I want to especially thank my wife, Benita, for introducing me to the chamber and telling me that not recommending I get involved, telling me I had to get involved in the chamber. So Benita, thank you for that. But now, just a few seconds I'd like to take to welcome Catherine Ackerman and pass the gavel by simply saying one thing, Catherine. You have my unconditional support as you lead this chamber into 2018. Congratulations, and come on up. Thank you.
Thank you. Carlo, stay here. I would like to take the opportunity to thank you for your hard work and your commitment. Over the last year, your leadership as chair was paramount as we achieve objectives we set forth at the board. Your guidance and expertise will ensure that the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce will prosper for years to come. Carlo, I've heard you say that a sign of an effective leader is to leave the organization better than they found it. I think it's already evident that you have done, in fact, just that.
Thank you.
So, congratulations. That's great.
I'll be back up.
Okay. So, as a young girl growing up in Coquitlam, and I'm not going to tell you what decade, I attended Ranch Park Elementary. I hung out with my best friend, Patricia Follis, and we listened to the Bee Gees. So that gives you an idea. One of my fond memories was we would take the big truck down to the Westwood Mall. It was the only mall in the area at the time. We would shop at the Kmart. We would grab a snack at the malt stop, and we would head home. On the way home, we would pass by a red train caboose situated in the parking lot. At the time, I didn't realize the significance of the makeshift information booth would later play in my life. It was the tourism center hosted by the Chamber of Commerce. So tonight is with pride, gratitude, and a bit of nostalgic irony that I stand before you representing the Board of Directors as your 2018 Board Chair. In the past, thank you. In the past 19 years, I've been privileged to be a part of the dynamic community of the Tri-Cities businesses. In 2018, I'm committed to the vision of the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce, the vision to shape the future of business and our community. Along with your Board of Directors, we will continue to utilize the strategic plan put forth, concentrating on our 3 specific strategic objectives. Seeking new ways to provide greater value to our membership, you will see an expansion of programs in 2018. Just last week, the Young Professional Group, led by Stephanie Rennie, met for the first time. Interesting, only one of our board members, Dakota Giesbrecht, was eligible for those meetings. But not for long, I'm sure. Also, look for the newly formed Women in Business Group, who will launch the first event on the International Women's Day in March. And I'm very proud to say that over half of our board is eligible for that group. Strong advocacy work will also continue in 2018. Our policy committee is a highly engaged group who is committed to being proactive on challenges that our businesses face and will seek opportunities to provide solutions for growth. We will also continue to provide new and exciting opportunities for our members to connect with like-minded businesses while expanding your network. With more than 80 events each year, there's certainly something for everyone. So with all that's going on in the Tri-Cities Chamber of Commerce, you would think that we would be at 1,000 members, but we're not quite there. So it is my hope in 2018 we finally become 1,000 members strong. Our membership dream team of Wendy and Judith can't do it alone. So tonight I have a simple ask, and that is to share the benefits that you have come to enjoy from your Chamber of Commerce with someone else you know in your community or your business dealings. If everyone in the room tonight did just that, I know together we will become 1,000 members strong. At this time, I would like to extend my thanks to the Board of Directors who give their time, their dedication, and their expertise to our objectives and to their committees. Your Vice Chair for 2018 is Randy Webster. We appreciate the commitment you have made, Randy, and I look forward to passing the gavel to you next year. I would also like to extend my thanks to past Chair Gillian Kirk and Director Paul McDonald, who both served the board in 2017. So it was in 2017 that we saw the Chamber team move to their beautiful new office on Burnett Highway. Funny, it's just a few blocks down from that red caboose. This is where the Chamber magic happens every day, and so thanks to Mike and his team, Wendy, Stephanie, Judith, Camilla, Connie, and Jessica for your dedication to advancing our Chamber. And if you've been in the new office, you will notice 4 words on the boardroom wall. These 4 words signify the Chamber's core values: leadership, integrity, innovation, and service excellence. And I think you will also see these values in the people and the businesses that are honored here tonight in 2017 Business Excellence Awards. I would like to congratulate the winners, the finalists, and the nominees who are being recognized as they have raised the bar with their ability to innovate, to provide quality products and services, as well as contribute to the well-being of our economy and our community. So Carla will now present our 2017 Chamber Member of the Year. Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Okay. Great job. All right. So we're here to celebrate, obviously, business, and congratulations to all the nominees and all the winners. As I said at the Christmas luncheon, put my glasses back on, it is one of the best honors as chair to choose Chamber Member of the Year. I could not have been more proud that day to announce Catherine Polonio from Coquitlam Florist as my choice. So tonight I want to briefly recap why she made the perfect choice. Catherine is one of the leading women entrepreneurs in our community. She purchased Coquitlam Florist in July 2010 from a family that started the business in 1969. For those of you that have purchased businesses from a founder, it's nearly impossible to continue the legacy. Well, continue the legacy she did. And in 2017, she not only moved locations, she also acquired another florist, Rose Bay Florist, in the Valley. A move and an acquisition all in the same year. On top of that, she also grew her business in one of the toughest retailing categories you can find. The florist business is one of the toughest. But her story does not end there. Catherine is a true community champion who gives of her time, who gives of her services, and who gives of her money. Only seek out Mark Petty, who might be here tonight, or anyone from the Coquitlam Express, and they will tell you what she has meant to the team. So with that, I want to congratulate Catherine again and invite her up to say a few words. Catherine. Yeah, stand up. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, good evening, everybody. I'm going to have to read this because that's just the way it has to go. First one. See, I didn't know I could print it big, like yours. Even with my glasses on, I still can't see. Well, good evening, Chamber family. I'm extremely and truly honored to have been selected as your Chamber Member of the Year. 8 years ago, when I bought Coquitlam Florist, my husband Mark suggested I join the Chamber of Commerce and get to know other people in the business community. That is when I met Susanna Walden. She explained to me the benefits of being a member, so I joined. What she didn't tell me was how it was going to change my life. I remember the first event that I went to. It was with Lynette, my bestie. Most of you guys know that. And I was a new kid, off to the side, not knowing anybody, and thinking, what have I gotten myself into? As the years went by, and quite a few more events, I no longer felt like the new kid. I find myself amongst many great business partners, friends, and family. Being a member is not all about getting business, it's about connecting with others and forming relationships. If it wasn't for the Chamber, I would never have met Mark Petty, who introduced me to the Coquitlam Express Hockey Club, where my dreams of being a hockey mom became a reality to 6 talented young men, who now call me their West Coast mom. If it wasn't for the Chamber, I would never have stepped foot on a golf course. Now I'm known as one of the candy ladies on hole 8. Yes. And if it wasn't for the Chamber, I would never have met some of my dearest friends, and most of you are here tonight. My life has changed. So tonight I celebrate each and every one of you in this room as Chamber members, and a sincere thank you to Carlo for selecting me as your Chamber Member of the Year. Thank you. Okay, now I can hold it. Okay.
Catherine. He passed the gavel and she forgot it. Can't forget the gavel. It's very important because if people get out of line, you need something. There you go. Okay. Now, I got to tell you that it was amazing, Catherine, to learn a little bit more about Coquitlam Florists and the whole bit. So we thought that we'd run a little video. Tell you a little bit more about why she was chosen. So have a look up at the screens and let's learn a little bit more about Catherine and Coquitlam Florists. Perfect. Well done. Awesome. Oh, well, there I am. All right. It's a very high up shot. Where is that coming from up there? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. This is your opportunity now to grab dessert. I know you've been looking forward to that. Some coffee, some tea, hot water with lemon, whatever you want to do tonight is okay. Grab that. We'll take a quick 10 to 12 minute break and then we'll come back and finish off the awards tonight. All right, everyone, if I can get you to grab a seat, we're going to get started once again. Thank you very much. Yeah, grab your seat. Just wait a couple of seconds here for folks to grab a quick seat. Beautiful. Thank you. All right, everyone had a good dessert, I hope? Yes? Everybody listening? Nobody's listening. Okay, good. You're the only person. There we go. Now I can hear. And everyone have a great dessert. Yes, they're on your table. If there's any leftovers, share amongst your friends. Good stuff. So what we're going to do now is we're going to continue with this program, and we're going to talk about the Young Professional of the Year Award. And I'd like to invite Laura Kavina from Phoenix Truck and Crane to come forward to present the award. Laura's entire family is with her tonight, so thank you, Laura. Let's watch your staff.
Thanks, Steve. Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Covina, President and General Manager at Phoenix Truck and Crane. It's always an honor for Phoenix to be able to take part in the Tri-City Business Excellence Awards, and this year is even more special as I get to present the award for the Young Professional of the Year. As we all know, emerging and young leaders are the future of our economy, and they'll be the ones continuing the positive changes in our community. This year, the finalists in this category are individuals whose leadership, skills, innovation, and dedication to community development have defined them as the outstanding Tri-Cities business professional. These young professionals create an environment that fosters growth and encourages employment while giving back to the community and inspiring others. They have also showcased dedication to their work and in bettering their businesses. And the finalists are the recipient of the Young Professional of the Year is Chris Schuldrup, Innovative Fitness.
Well, this feels good. So first of all, I want to thank the Chamber for putting on an amazing event tonight. So I want to give them a big round of applause. Secondly, I honestly, like I said in that little video clip, I'm not one to celebrate myself. It's all about team, and that's how I run my businesses. And I've got some of my close teammates here, and I want to thank them and the rest of our team for helping us get to where we've gotten. Secondly, I want to thank our members, which many of you are out in the audience right now, that have been very supportive for myself and our business over the years. So I want to thank you guys as well. I got to say, one of the big things, it says in the brochure there, that it's fun to live in the Tri-Cities, it's fun to work in the Tri-Cities, and it's fun to play in the Tri-Cities, and I'm very, very blessed and thankful for being able to do that and create a successful career, and I look forward to many more successful years, and yeah, I want to thank everybody. Thanks.
Chris is a friend, so that's very exciting for him. Congratulations. And the great thing about Chris is that a lot of the people that work for him have now been able to go on and start their own companies as well. So he's giving back to a lot of young people as well. So he's a real good dude, real good dude. All right, next up, we would like to ask Jordan Ojenski of BCLC to come forward to present this award for Business Leader of the Year.
All right. It is my pleasure to present the award in the category of Business Leader of the Year. Finalists in this category are individuals whose talent, vision, expertise, dedication, and performance have defined them as outstanding leaders in the Tri-Cities business community. They have demonstrated an excellence in business development and organizational leadership. These individuals continuously give back by supporting community initiatives and projects and by encouraging their employees to do the same. The finalists are and the recipient of the Business Leader of the Year is Vivian Sivington, Club Aviva.
Thank you so much. I'm going to cry. I'm going to read my speech because it'll help me keep on track. It's a great honor to receive this award. And I really would like to congratulate all the finalists and all the winners tonight. It really is a great honor to be amongst all of you. And I think everyone's efforts make Coquitlam to be a great community and a wonderful place to raise our next generation. To be recognized as a Business Leader of the Year is an incredible honor and a privilege and something I will always reflect on with great pride. It's been a great joy for me to be an active member of Coquitlam, both the business community and the Chamber for, my business is in its 32nd year. In a society such as ours, nothing is more important to me than building a strong sense of community and shared goals. I believe children are our most precious resource, and that it takes a village to raise a child. And I think in Coquitlam we really try to make a really powerful village and keep our children safe. And I think that has been my mission with Club Aviva, is to build a place that empowers children, no matter what their ability, to see how what their potential and to reach their potential. I'm surrounded at Club Aviva with a very dedicated and heartfelt staff who constantly strive to be leaders every day. And without them, I wouldn't be standing here. So thank you all. I want to thank my children who have been the wind beneath my wings my whole career. And I didn't think that I'd be standing here 32 years ago. I didn't realize we'd have this much of an impact. So thank you very much. I'm really deeply touched.
Congratulations. Well done. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Okay, so very exciting. We've got one more award for you. We're nearing the end of the formal portion, and then we have a lot more afterwards. There's going to be a live band. There's going to be a casino set up. There's a candy table. Everything you thought, yes, I know you'll be very excited about the candy table. It's going to be a lot of fun. So before we do that, though, we have one more award to give out. So I'd like to ask Neil Mulholland of Macquarie to join us at the podium to present the award for Community Spirit Award.
It's a pleasure to be here this evening, and I'd like to begin by sincerely congratulating all of the nominees and award recipients. Now, some people might think it a little ironic that an award for community spirit is being presented by a law firm. Then again, the world is full of irony. And so it's my pleasure to present the award in the category of community spirit. Finalists in this category are both individuals and businesses that have tirelessly supported the Tri-Cities community. They are committed to corporate social responsibility and are dedicated to making the Tri-Cities a better place to live, work, and play. The finalists are and the recipient of the Community Spirit Award is Sharon Perry.
Wow. To be recognized beside two businesses like Coquitlam Florist and Coast Therapy, companies that truly immerse themselves and participate in our community, is an amazing honor. To win, I can hardly believe it. 2017 was one of the best and worst years of my life. For those who don't know, I lost my mentor suddenly in April. He was also my dad and best friend. Although it was a year filled with grief, I experienced an outpouring of support from my clients, friends, community, and especially my family. Stepping deeper into my dad's shoes, I saw so many more opportunities of ways that he gave back to his community. And I thought, what better way to honor my dad than continuing the legacy that he and my mom taught me. They raised me to think about others before myself. They raised me to continually strive to do better. Most importantly, they taught me to see beyond gender, race, and color. We are people here to do our best, to be happy and proud of our achievements. We help those who need it with a smile, understanding, and a helping hand. I love my community, and I love finding ways to help in every way that I can. I am fortunate to have so many organizations that let me give back in my own unique ways. Thank you so much for this honor from me. my mom and my dad above. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done. Well deserved. Well deserved. Well, what an exciting night so far, and we've only halfway through, or not even at the entertainment part yet, so it's very exciting. Before the entertainment gets going, though, I want to let you know a couple of things. First off, as we mentioned, there's going to be a casino set up in a little while, because obviously we're here close to one, so it's going to be out front. The candy table's being set up. I got a trivia question for you really quickly, based off something that happened tonight. You know, the NHL All-Star Weekend is happening in the States, down in Florida. So I need to know if anyone knows who won the accuracy shot contest. Who said Brock Besser? Come on up here and grab your money for the casino. Greg, well done. Very good. There you go. Perfect. There, enjoy. So if you're wondering what the money's for, and you've got those stacks of wads of bills that you came in, well, I can tell you that you've even given what they're called chamber bucks. On your way in, you can use those to win any of the prizes that are right here in front, and you can have a look at those. Anything from an iPad mini to a golf gift extravaganza, $1,550 Great Canadian Casino package, Earl's Chef Table, Alexa Canuck experience as well, and you can also win the wine wall, which will be good as well. So the idea is that you use your money, play your bucks. The more you win, the more chance you get to enter. So when you have all of those, you can decide what you want. Now remember, do not write your ticket number on your chamber bucks until you're finished gambling, so you don't drop and use the money that you want to make a donation to, or at least make a entrance into one of those draws. So don't write that until after you're finished gambling. Once you're finished, write it on and then put the money in the boxes, and that's how you win. It's very simple. So the casino tables will be closing at 10:30. The prize draws will happen shortly after 10:30, and you also need to be here to win. So if you want to win, you have to stick around and eye one of those amazing prizes. Now, if the music gets too loud, you'd like to stick around, we'll have some networking. Visit the networking lounge in the lower lobby, which is outside. We have chairs and lounge furniture set up, so grab a drink, mingle with your business connections, and talk about all that happened tonight. Once again, we would like to thank a grateful thank you to all the folks that are here tonight, our sponsors specifically, and more importantly, we want to mention special thank yous to a few people. First off, let's have a big round of applause for the awards judging panels. It is a tough job. One of the big round of applause I want to hear is for all of the volunteers tonight. A big round of applause for the volunteers. Thank you very much for your support. Also, this year's Gala committee, the chair, Rick Duff. Also, Sherry O'Neill. There's Sherry over there. And Graham Hankey. Thank you, Graham. Our prize donors as well, thank you very much. All the entertainers, the venue staff, the waiters, the chefs, everyone, for a wonderful meal tonight. So thank you very much. And last but not least, I want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. Let's have a big round of applause for what is definitely some amazing businesses here in the Tri-Cities. And one last very, very important announcement. Slow down. Everyone calm down. One last important announcement. If you've been drinking a little bit tonight and you want a safe ride home, we do have that available for you. A special thank you to our Safe Ride Home sponsor, Brian Stevenak of Investors Group, for making this possible. Safe Ride volunteers will be waiting in the lobby to get you and your car home safe tonight, with proceeds going to Kids Sport Tri-Cities. So, yeah, thank you very much. I know Chris Wilson's somewhere around here. There's Chris right there. Chris does. Sure. I do a lot of stuff, but Chris Wilson does with what he does with Kids Sport is amazing. Amazing. Chris is a great guy. allowing kids the ability to play sports at a young age is it's tough when the only barrier is money, and Chris makes sure that's not a barrier. So Chris, thank you very much for all your success. Great job, Chris. Well done. All right, well, you can see him getting on stage. You've been waiting for him all night long, and they're about ready to rock it out. Ladies and gentlemen, to kick off the wonderful music selection tonight, let's hear it for Side 1.
What's going on, everybody?
Good evening.
You guys ready to have a good time tonight?
Look at this dance floor.
Are you guys ready to have a good time tonight?
Come on.
All right, let's do it. I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric, baby, when I turn it on. All through my city, all through my home. We flying up, no ceiling when we in la zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, can't take my eyes above it, moving so phenomenally. My lock, the way we rock it, don't stop. Under the lights when everything goes. When I'm getting you close. When you move, you already know. Just imagine. Just imagine. Nothing I can see but you. You dance, dance, dance. Feeling good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. There ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on, join us. Just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. It's rushing on. Don't need no reason, don't need control. Need control. We fly so high, no ceiling when we in our zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, and that good soul in my feet. Feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off it, moving so phenomenally. My life don't make me rock it, don't stop. Under the lights, when everything goes. Nowhere to hide when I'm pulling you close. When you move, you already know. Just imagine. Just imagine. Nothing I can see but you. You dance, dance, dance. Feeling good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. There ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Just dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. Keep dancing. We got a few people on the dance floor.
Looking good.
Our goal is to get everybody on the dance floor.
Ooh, ambitious.
I can't stop the. I can't stop the.
Aim high, baby.
I can't stop the. I can't stop the.
Can't stop the feeling.
I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Get creeping up on you, so just dance, dance, dance.
Can't stop the feeling.
All the things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. There ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing.